Hi guys, it's Sherry and welcome to The Eyes Have It. It's Monday morning and I'm getting ready for my tutoring gig at the school, so I thought we'd do another get ready with me tutorial type of thing. So let's get started. I think I'm going to do sort of a purple thing today. I'm wearing this sort of gray taupey nail polish, and I'm going to wear a pair of gray cords or taupe cords and a gray pullover. So I thought I would do this e.l.f. baked eyeshadow. The color is Burnt Plum, and this is the eyeshadow duo it's called Nuance by Salma Hayek, and that is in Dusty Rose and Sheer Champagne. For brows, I'm going to go the quick way with Prestige Brow Perfection pencil. And I'm going to brush through them with the little spoolie end of my Mally brush. Okay, I'm going to take my Standby Real Technique shading brush, and I'm going to go into the champagne side of this Hayek. It's just a really pale champagne with a little bit of shimmer, but not super shimmery. And I'm just going to put that on the inner third to half. Now I'm going to take my trusty pencil brush, which is the Sigma E34 Domed Utility, and I'm going to go into the Burnt Plum, lay that in the outer third. And depending on how, where you're going and what time of day it is, you can go much bolder with this. It's currently 9:15 in the morning, and I'm going to the school to tutor a first grader, so it's not something I feel like I need to go super bold with. But I do like to have some color. I'm always cleaning up those outer edges, as I've said before, because I want, if I have any kind of a wing on my eyeshadow, I want it going up, not out or down. Now I'm going to go into the Dusty Rose side of this duo, and I'm going to use that to buff this out and go into the crease. And I'm going to try doing that with this brush that I got from Ipsy, the two-sided brush. And by the way, the Dusty Rose color is matte, whereas the champagne, like I said, has just a slight shimmer to it. And then I'm going to go back in and put the Dusty Rose under my eyebrow as my brow bone highlight. Cleaning my brush off in between. Then I'm going to clean that brush off. I'm going to use it now as a blending brush and just blend in the area between the crease and the eyebrow. Just make sure that's all nice and blended in. You can go both in the windshield wiper pattern, and you can also go up and down, especially for older skin. That sometimes work better. Okay, so I've got the champagne on the inner eyelid, the Burnt Plum on the rest of my eyelid, the Dusty Rose in my crease, and the champagne again under the eyebrow. Now I'm going to go for some eyeliner. Okay, well, I don't have much of it because I don't have a proper sharpener for it. I'm going to use my Tarte Smolderize, the thick one, and this is in Fig, I believe. So it's a brownish plum. Okay, there we are with eyeliner. I went really light and smudgy on the bottom and a little heavier on the lash line. Okay, now I'm going to curl my hair and then I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back. I got the hair done, I got my shirt on. It's going to go under my pullover, earrings. So I'm going to do a little face. As I've said many, many times, I am not a foundation wearer. Never really have been. But as I've gotten older, and especially since I've moved to the beach, even though I always wear sunscreen, I've developed a lot of little brown spots. So I started to come up with some solutions where I can get a little bit of coverage while not really technically wearing makeup. Wearing foundation. So what I'm using, and this is new, I used to use Dermablend, but I had this in my last haul. This is Makeup Forever's Full Cover. I've dabbed this around, and then I'm going to take my Sigma Flat Kabuki F80, and I'm just going to buff that in. Okay, and you can do that as dark or as light as you want. I've kind of gone medium because you can still see some spots, but they are diminished. For my blush today, I think I'm going to go with the Maybelline Monster Glaze blush. It's in a stick form, and this is called Make a Mauve. You need a very little bit of this. And then you can either use your fingertips or a brush to buff that out. I'm going to take my IT Cosmetics Celebration Foundation and just use that as a little bit of a finishing powder. And I use it with Sigma's Buffer Brush F45. And I just use a very little bit. I have dry skin, but I have a little bit of a T-zone where my forehead is usually a little bit shinier and down my nose. But I don't usually have to wear it much other than that. Just a little bit of Hello Light, and I'm just going to do that with my fingertip. Because I just want a tiny little bit. Okay, ready for lips, and I've chosen Bite Beauty's Lip Crayon in Amarone. So I'm going to put that on. Okay, so I will give you a finished shot of the whole look.